Hello students, welcome back to the session. In the last session, we were talking about the different ways of inputting elements in HTML. Now, let us talk about using the tables in HTML in this session. We'll start with that. So, what is a table? Table is nothing but a collection of rows and columns, right? This is what you mean by a table. So this is your row and this is your column. You know this, right? So you can create tables in HTML. That is what we are going to do now. So in HTML, a table will be created using the table tag. This is what is a tag, the angle brackets, the table tag. And the table properties such as the width of the table, the border for the table, and the row size of the row, and size of the column, everything can be customized, that is according to our requirements. So the tags such as for table row we use tr, table row, and table heading for the table, and then we use td, that is table data in the table. So this can be used to edit the table. Now let us just go for an example. So as we said, for all the HTML, wherever you are designing, you have to start with HTML. So HTML, then we give the head, right, and then the title, and then now we are saying this table is about student information, and close the title. If you do not close, then what happens is it will appear the page, not as a title. Then whatever you type next will also be as a title only. And then after the title, we are closing the head. You can do this, and we are starting with the body now, the contents of the table. Now we are going to say table style, that is width is 100%, that is the complete table, and then we can say border is 1 inch, something like that. Okay, so what happens now after this? Border equals 1 and close. Next we are going to start with the table row, that is the first row. In the first row we are going to give the heading as th equals register number. Then next heading is name, and the next heading is combination, and the next heading is marks, that we are showing it in percentage. Okay, these are the headings that we want. This is the end, so we close. As we said, this is a start tag, this is a end tag. There is no slash here, and here you have the slash, remember. So this is your start tag and this is your end tag. Now we are going to go for the next second row, that is tr. Again we start with tr, the second row. Then table data. See, now we are using the table data. We are entering the table, which is not the, it is not the heading but the content of the table. 101 is the register number. Table data is complete. Then table data, the next, for example you say Arun, close. Then table data combination, right, PCMC, then close. Then again table data, what is the percentage, close, or the marks in percentages. We finished, close. Second row is completed. Now we go for the next row, that is again we start with tr. Then table data, we had given 101, now we give 102, this is the close. Then table data, we had given the name, then close. Then again table data, we had given the combination, then close, and then table data we want the percentage, close. Okay, and then this is the end of the row tr. Let us give one more row tr, that we start the row, and then table data is 103, and then we are supposed to give the name, table data, close. Next, table data, close, table data, and then close. The row ends here, the third row ends here, tr, and then we are ending the table. We had given the, if you remember, see here, we had started with the table here, right? So we are ending the table now. So table, close, and then body, close the body, the last, close with your HTML. So you have finished writing the code. How will it look? You will have the register number, then the name, then the combination, then marks in percent. This is what you had typed, right, in the web page headings that you had given here. Then what had we given? 101 Arun, PCMC 94. In the second row we had given 102 Bharat, PCME and 38. 103 Chetan, PCMC and 67. This is how your output will look like. It's a table. Okay, this is about your defining the table. In the same way, we use one more tag, that is your frame. Okay, so what is a frame? We are going to divide the web document into several or different sections. The document page is divided into different sections like windows, and that we call as a frame. Okay, the collection of frames in a document is known as a frame set. Collection of frames in a document is called frame set. Okay, so sometimes the frame tag is not supported in some of the versions of HTML, and the frame tag also defines, as we said, the frame tag defines one window within a frame set. Frame set, that is group of frames. Frame means one window or one frame in this set of frames. So each frame in a set can have different attributes. That is, border can change, scrolling ability can change, the resizing facility, whatever you want to give the attributes, there's a characteristics for each and every frame can change from one to another. Now, for example, we say we are going to give 3 vertical frames. So we say frame set, as we said, a group of frames. Frame sets calls equals column, that is columns, equals 25%. That is the width that we are going to mention. So this is center one is bigger, and again the third one is also the same. Okay, so then we say frame is not frame src, that is a source, equals where are you going to get the frame from, the matter for this frame, test frame 1 dot html, that is the name. And what are you going to give the name for this as? We are saying it is the first frame. Okay, in the same way, here we had said 3 frames, 3 columns, so we are going to give 3 columns here. So frame src equals test frame2.html and name equals second frame. Okay, and then frame source src, as we said earlier, it is source test frame 3.html, name equals third frame, close, and then close the frame set. Okay, so now these three, frame 1, test frame 2, test frame 3, means they are three different files. So we are going to create three vertical frames within the contents of the respective files. Now how does this look? You have a window here. Okay, this is the heading. So this 25%, this is 25%, and this is 25%, this is 50%. Okay, so we had given the names as first frame, second frame and third frame, right? Was that not what we gave? Third frame. Okay, now here you can have the matter in this, different matters in this. You have the files from different files, that is whatever was there in test frame 1.html, test frame 2.html, test frame 3.html. okay, that is what the matter you had from the hyperlink will be displayed in these frames. In the same way, we have talked about columns here, right? Let us see one more example, that is frame set rows. There in the earlier example we had given columns, now we are giving rows, 25%. okay, and then we are saying frame source equals test frame 1.html, name equals the same way, but we are going to give the give it in rows, and then frame src equals test frame 2.html, and the name is given as frame. This first frame, second frame, and in the same way frame source equals test frame 3.html, name equals third frame, and close, and we end the frame set. okay, this is completes this. Now we are again the same way, three different files, and it creates three horizontal frames with the contents of the respective files, that is your test frame 1, test frame 2, test frame 3. Now how does this look? You have here 3. This is your horizontal first frame, and you have got the matter here, and then second frame, and you have the matter, and then again you have this is 25%. the first frame is 25%, and the second frame will be how much? 50%, so bigger, and then the third frame, and you have the matter. So this is how you are going to create frames, different windows in one frame set. Now let us go for the next topic in this chapter in the next session. For now, let us end here. Thank you.